Good evening, everybody. Apologies for the delay. Promised technical issues in the house. Took far too long to fix. I nearly swore there. It took three of us, three great minds. Well, no, two great minds because I was the third. Anyway, here we are. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being patient. Another Friday night, another Promise Classics, 3 hours. Here we go. We'll be going a bit later tonight, just to get the 3 hours in. Just getting my computer on, then I'll jump in the chat, say hello to people. In the meantime, enjoy, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're gonna have a good weekend, and I hope you had a great week, or the best week you can have, given the circumstances. Dancing in the darkness. Okay, so hello everybody, hello Emma, hello Craig, Matt, Phil, Stoney, Emma again, hello Phil. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Apologies again for the delay. Proves we're doing it for real, doesn't it, I suppose? Yep, thank you for tuning in. Donut! Sorry, I shouldn't shout. I've been listening to the streams again. I need some practice with the mic, Donut.
Inside your soul. 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 Inside your soul.
No, I didn't sleep in. Did have a shower though. And put my daughter to bed. No, but we did have some effing serious technical issues. But we stayed calm, we carried on, and we fixed it. Which I really didn't think we were going to.
Look at me now. I'm tasting your passion.
Lemon!
Temptation, I'll never
Auto mod, how you doing?
I'm weak from your touch. Can you release what you want so bad? I see it in your eyes. You want what you have inside your soul. Inside your soul. Look in my eyes. Inside your soul. Inside your soul. Inside your soul. Look in my eyes. Inside your soul. Look in my eyes. Inside your soul.
Hello Buckley, hello Helen, Paul, hello they said, hello to Donut, I think, Donut, Phil, nice to see you. Yeah, I like the t-shirt. Whoop whoop. Shows off my physique. Anyone can see where I got myself some new toys. A couple of CDJs at the end of this lineup on the decks here. New toys, new toys. I'm loving the classics, but we're gonna have to get some new music on at some point, I think. Not yet though, definitely not yet. Tracy, I think you should ask Rob Mercer, tech god, or guru, just tech man. He'll might be able to give you some advice on how to get it on your TV. Sorry, Rob. Turn the mic up a little bit, thank you. Is that any better? You're welcome, Time Road, you're welcome. My pleasure. What's about sex? Thank you, Matt. I need to turn the music down before I start to speak, don't I? Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Really do. Just for confirmation, it's proper loud and banging in here. The mic's been too far away all this time, and now I've moved it and I keep banging my head. Nightmare. Can't get this t-shirt anywhere. It's a one of a kind. I don't know, you might want to ask Nas off Phil, they might be able to help. I want to cut though. That's it, I'm falling out of love with the microphone. I need a different one with a foam head. This one's metal and it really hurts. Yeah, there's progress on t-shirts waiting for cleaner records. It's almost as good as the Promise t-shirt. Not quite. Hello everyone that's tuned in recently, thanks for coming, welcome. I haven't really got any left, sorry Amber. I might get some more made at some point though. Yeah, I might get some more. Well, we can put it to a vote. Enough people want them, we get some made. I like this one though. I like this one. It's nice and comfy. Speaking on the guest list or the list for a t-shirt? Foundation Promise t-shirts. Yeah, Promise and Foundation were both brilliant. I love them both. Stony on the water? Don't believe you. Yeah, definitely am a progress on Isman. Very, very good. Love the people that put it on and love the nights. That's a wicked idea, Daryl. Sell some Promise t-shirts and some Promise CDs down the quayside. Like, go up against the monkey stand. You know, it's weird. I never thought for years and years and years, as a DJ, when I'm playing, or probably most DJs, you're buzzing off the track you're about to play. You're listening to the next track in your headphones, and you're not enjoying the track that's playing to the crowd. It's mad. First world problems, I suppose. Thanks to Jetmax, DJ Petmax. Thank you anyway. Yeah, you'll never forget that feeling. I'll never forget that feeling. Walking through the doors of Foundation and going, oh, here we go.
And I wish you'd just stay. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Your eyes, your lips, your face. I wish you were here.
Totally Green Miller, absolutely wicked tune, wicked remix. Didn't know which one to play. I'll probably play the other version at some point.
I wish you were here. Chasing memories of you. Appearing, disappearing, and reappearing in my mind. Thinking of you. What would it be like if you were here? I wish you were here. Thoughts of you. miss you. I wish you were here.
Good evening, parents. Tonight I'm gonna take you on a tour of Club Back, where all the bad little kitties go to try to leave their bodies by various
Sounds like us a promise.
anything necessary,
Anything necessary.
some things that you quite won't be accustomed to. So I've equipped each and every one of you with your own individual camera, so that you can take pictures
Yeah,
of these.
sorry tippers, I will
kitties
get
on
you
these
on at
bad
some
little
point as
things
quick as I can.
for tomorrow's.
Just keep pestering us.
So what about your $15 and prepare to enter Club Back? Wouldn't you know it? Not here more than 30 seconds and already I see a bad little kid doing bad little things. He is sucking on a balloon. Now this is not an ordinary balloon, parents. It's a balloon filled with the gas called nitrous oxide. Laughing gas. But this is no laughing matter. Cameras ready, prepare to flash. Cameras ready. Now over here, we have some naughty, naughty kids. They brought in their own liquor to the party. Now we cannot have that now, parents, can we? 6 packs and pints. I think not so.
This is the Tenaglia version, Nas.
Prepare to flash. Cameras ready, 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 prepare to flash. It's a balloon. It's a balloon. It's a balloon.
Oh yeah, sorry, late at the party, Emma already told you. And yes, you have heard it, because I played it, I promise, all the time.
It's a balloon. It's a balloon.
Jimmy, you're confusing us. I must say you are confusing us because I thought you were complaining about one with cameras, but I presume you're talking about another tune that samples the same vocal. I don't know. I hope that's not you on. Let me know anyway. In the chat. dark and dirty. Not sexual. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much. I'm not. Nat isn't flirting. Who with anyway? Evening, Bruni. I must admit, I'm going quite dark and dirty tonight. Still going trancy, but with a bit of a dirty edge. Very much, Chelly78. Thank you very much. That's exactly the point of what I was trying to do. Appreciate it. One minute, who will be right as rain in the next round under the planet? Sounds like me. Hello, Robbo from Burnhamfield, my home village. Burnhamfield rocks, by the way. There's an unknown fact is Scott Bradford is from Burnhamfield, and one of the lads from People Get Real. Bit weird. Big shout out to the NHS crew with Purdy 79 NHS crew in the house. Hello. Silverstone crew in the house. Of course I'm younger and better looking than Judge Jules. Don't you know it? Everyone just realised that anyway. It's ridiculous. Look, just because I wear glasses now, it's not fair. Okay, it's not fair. Promise hands on for sale, sorry. Promise hands on for sale. I just wanted to get my chat back up. Me computer took a wobbler. There's definitely some gremlins in here tonight. This is the third computer that's fallen out with us tonight. Now this is a tune. They're all tunes. That's what they are. I get your point though, they're wicked. This one, particularly. I'll shut up now. Drippy, sweaty ceilings. Yes, that's exactly right. Dino, baby! Tunage, donut man. Definitely need a better mic, better position, less painful. That's definitely a great idea. Now, let's get a little mic attached to me all around here. Something like Britney Spears or Judge Jules in a bikini. No, that's just wrong. Oh yeah, vodka as well. Definitely vodka. Awesome. Yeah, vodka will do. I'm not going to sing a Britney song. Not one more time at all.
Attention, mark. Explosive immediately, mark. Immediately, mark. Explosive immediately, mark. Immediately, mark. Explosive immediately, mark. Immediately, mark. Immediately, mark. Attention, mark. Explosive immediately, mark. Immediately, mark. Explosive immediately, mark. Immediately, mark.
Oops, I did it again. You know, this mix is one of the reasons I'm doing these streams. love it. I love it so much. It makes me want to play records all the time.
Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. 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 R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. R. Attention. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Person attention. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark.
That's Mr. Wilson. Thank you very much.
Explode immediately. Mark. R. Immediately. Mark.
Flange, watch flange. It has been discussed. Do you want a cream one though, or multicolored? Yeah, on that note, laser-wise, I'd just like to put a big, massive, huge shout out to Steve Macker. He's probably watching. Say hello, Macker, if you're on this chat. the lights in the background are all his. SM Entertainment, using the higher stuff when we're allowed to play, you know, in the normal world. This stuff behind us, the lights are all his, donated for free, because he loves the scene, and he loves the music, and he loves supporting people. So thank you very much, Macca. Anyone else needs to hire anything when we can get out of the real world, go and see him, he's wicked. Official plug alert. A big shout out to the Crazy Dancing Kids, Chloe and Oliver, loving the tunes. Who's hammered? Still hammered. Let's give me, not sure. Sophie, are you counting my phone? Evening, Tony. Justice in the house. Hello, Buckley as well. Thank you, Craig. Thank you very much. I thought you might like this one. Sophie, I'm going to have a word with Jill and ask her to have a word with you to stop looking at the plan.
You know what they call us? Right up.
Turn it on until here now, just so she's got nothing to look at. I'm not telling you what it is now. You have to ask nicely. I've got no idea, I'd have to read it when I take it off. All I know is the only person I've ever heard who played it other than me was Sasha. Is that better? Much louder? Is that better? I've got a bass and middle treble on it. Bass and middle treble? I've got a bass and a treble on it. I can adjust that as well. Techie fixes on the fly. Loving it. Well, why didn't someone just say turn it up? You know what I mean? It's not difficult. sail a boat. I don't think you drive a boat. Have fun anyway, and thank you, Sophie. We'll speak to you tomorrow, no doubt.
In deep space.
Have a good time tomorrow now, Sophie. Try not to crash the boat. Make sure you wear your life jacket. I'm gonna be picking snow in the morning. Night, Sophie. Love you.
In deep space.
Sophie, gonna mix a planche. You're gonna mix a planche.
Abandoned. Any crew? Negative. Abandoned. Any crew? Negative.
One of my all-time favorite tunes, this, without a shadow of doubt.
Must be something in the air. Something brings me here to share this moment. We don't need to sleep tonight. Stay with me until the daylight comes.
Question is, do we want to do it again? Can we do it again?
Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? One last time.
20 years later, I think so.
One last time.
If this yesterday hasn't told you want to do it again, I don't know what will. I feel a promise on the farm coming on at some point. The promised land. Now this is promise. My sets anyway. Must be something in the air. Something brings me here to share this moment. There's no need to question this. I only wanted one last kiss. Night night, Nas. Enjoy your boat ride. How hot is it over there, by the way? Everyone, Nas. Well, everyone. A lot of people know, but Nas is in Cyprus. Not jealous at all.
Last time.
Phil, do you mean like this? Or like this? Oh, I can dance. I can definitely dance. Moist chicken? What's the moist chicken about then? Many things led me to the road to promise and putting that night on and it being what it was. One of them was going to Cream in 96 and 97. The original of this, Paul Oakenfold. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Paul Oakenfold, Cream, Resident, every week, every single week for 3 hours. Saw him loads. It was. Can you believe that actually happened? It inspired the shit out of me, that's for sure. Fat Lemon, who's on here, I think, still. You can say hello, Lemon. We went to the closing, didn't we? Annex all the way for me, like, Annex all the way. Paul Peace 3 hours. Amazing. 96 or maybe 97. Paul Peace for 3 hours, and then Paul Oakenfold for 3 hours every single week for a year. totally nearly dropped the bullet there. Forgot about how to put another tune on. Don't think it was that bad though. See them with pants, see them with pants. Miller, I totally agree. Everyone has those defining moments. You see someone, or you go somewhere, or you go to a club, or see a DJ, or whatever, and it just clicks, and you're like, wow, my life changed. For me, it was the Resurrections at the Mayfair in 1991 or 2. I was still at school. If it wasn't for the Resurrections, that's for sure, the Promise would never, ever have happened. I remember that escort. They used to put up posters on roundabouts and stuff, and then run away from the police. I remember that. Phil, you see, I had a bum fluff pass. Bum fluff pass, that's what you needed when you were 16 or 15 or whatever it was. But you were younger than me, so I was pushing it, to be fair. So Robbie said he was trying to sort streaming to YouTube tonight. Is that happening? Did it work? Or was it one of the glitches? You notice I said glitches and the tune got darker. Total fluke. I love the t-shirt as well, thank you very much. What mix is it? It's a Pioneer V10. Just came out, I don't know, about 6 months ago. Had to get one. Thanks, Paul Tracy 101, means a lot. That really does, thank you very much. That's the whole point, trying to just help me get through this shitty time and help other people get through this shitty time, so thank you. Bring it on.
will take care of me? Who will be proud of me when you are gone? Show me.
Oh, I'm getting. Oh man, I can't take. I cannot honestly take the glory for the camera angles. That's someone else's job, you know. But you know, thank you. Stoney, the next one's for you. And me mum. And me mum. Mum, I know you're watching. I know I got wrong for not playing it last week. I'm sorry. I'm playing it next. For those that don't know, my mum took money on the door for about 3-4 years when Thomas was going. My mum and dad also drove me to my first big gig in Scotland at the Foo Bar in Stirling when I was, I don't know, 17 or something. Thank you, mum and dad. Love you very much. 100% Craig, 100%. Thank you very much, MBS 1985. Thank you. Seriously, you're gonna make it far. That's the point. People inspiring people. If people didn't put on nights that I went to, I wouldn't put my nights on. And that's it. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Stoney. Well done. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, 100%. I mean it. Thank you. Music heals woes, that's it. You're welcome, MBS 1985. I just wish I could read it. I need to get a better setup. Well, I think I've got a decent setup, but it still needs improvement. Need a laser for one, a bigger screen, so I can read the text. Every week it's gonna get better. Mr. Careful, 83. Thank you for tuning in. See you later. Remember, you can watch it again on YouTube. What are you on about living in cities? I don't understand. Definitely gonna cry in a minute. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing some of the memories I've got. Back at Promise, back at Foundation, whether or earlier, when it was a rave DJ, whatever. Thank you so much. Never get those years back, but they'll live with me forever, and I mean it. Thank you very much. Are you asking for Steve Morley or you think it's Steve Morley? No, it's not, but I do have some Steve Morley.
Okay. I'm just strolling along. I'm sad, disappointed, and no longer strong. Lost all the hope, just see the fear, nowhere to go. I can't see the light.
By the way, have I told anyone I've started DJing again? Claire Lish, thank you very much. Thank you.
Lying on the ground, just listening to
Apparently, yeah,
myself.
I have started DJing again, apparently.
When I hear a sound,
DJ.
a sound
No, but I'm more serious now. I am going to start DJing again.
that makes me feel,
We're allowed out to play, that is.
it shows me the way. I can see the light.
What's complex? What's complex about it? Just chilling. Think about it.
The light.
Will Room in the house, hello? totally agree, Daryl. It's definitely pretty pants being young now. But not just because of COVID. I mean, generally, I think we hit the sweet spot. And I know everyone that gets old says that, but I genuinely think we did. Let's have it. Dad moves in the house. Hate it when I put the wrong record in the wrong sleeve. I do it all the time, doesn't head in. Found the cover time. Loving the crackles. Hands in the air on the chat room if you love the crackles. think I missed a little bit. I was kidding aside. I've been a bit rusty, but I think I'm getting there. I'm starting to enjoy it more, that's for sure. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Darryl. Emma, Party 79. Everybody, Buckley, still there. Love you too. Love you. Thank you. Everybody, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Please, I can make other people smile. That's it. Sharing my love and my passion for the things that I love is always what it's been about. So thank you. Certainly is that John Chill 19, but I'm not going to say that, I'll get wrong. Love you, Emma, thank you. You too. Love everybody. I'm back soon, you're right. Big Bile, yes. Oh, you're up to bed? How are you, man? Two more, one more tune. Started late, I know, but I'll still get 3 hours in. Thank you, Tiny Rod. Thank you very much. Probably ridiculous, yes, I do agree. totally agree, Daryl. Follow your heart. Yeah, I didn't start. I did start late, so, you know, I want to get it in there. Don't let you down. Mark Lemon in the house show. Yes, bring it on. Thank you, CF85. Why can't you give us an username to remember? You know what I mean? CF85 2020. Yes, thank you very much. Neville, Wayne, MBS, Adam, everybody, thank you. Thank you, Amber. See you next Friday. Thank you very much, Granny. Really appreciate it. I've not touched the mic. It's still the way it was when everyone said it was better, but I can try. Yeah, they're all coming out tonight, Mikey. All coming out tonight. Wallop. We all need a night out, don't we, man? Everybody, sing, listen, brilliant. Thank you very much from my end. I've absolutely loved it. I hope you have too. See you next week. And yeah, look, once we can go out and play, we're going to smash the arse of it, I guarantee you. And if you want to come out, I'll put something on. I'm telling you, that is my promise. Promise to you. The last tune, the previous tune rather, was the last tune. Now this is the last tune. Couldn't help myself, couldn't help myself. again, thank you everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for giving me an outlet for this. Things that I love. Thank you very much. So as soon as it's Valentine's weekend, I don't think I could finish without dedicating one last tune to my beautiful white girl, who many of you will know that I met her promise. And the next track used to give me so much shit for not playing it, promised more. So Jill, happy, just thank you for being you, and thank you for putting up with me. And thank you for giving me the best years of my life. I love you, I respect you, you make me better than I've ever been in my entire life, and this is for you. Of course I can't hear you, Phil. You're texting. That's right, Neil. What? Yeah, she hasn't cut the power off yet. Yet. Stop taking the piss out of Phil as well. He can probably hear it.
God, did you hear me? God, did you hear me?
Sound though, it didn't really feel my style, did it? Really, you know? Still with the tune though. That shows my dedication, not playing the tune that my girlfriend wanted me to play because it didn't fit with my set. Ooh, that's dedication to the cause, that is. I haven't forgotten line up the next tune. There is no next tune. This is the last tune for tonight.
Thank you. Show is doing that. You know people ain't like they used to be. God,
I do.
Did you hear me? Now the devil got him on. God, did you hear me?
I'll tell you what, I'll have a dig.
Now
If
let
I
me tell
find
you
someone that
something.
really,
We're
really,
still
really
beautifying
fits my
God's
fancy,
house.
I will. If not, I
I
won't.
need 100 people to write me this week and send a love offering of $50 or more. Let God use you this week for His glory. Let us beautify the house of God together. I am excited about the house of God. I am excited, and I believe that it's time that all of us fall in love with the house of God. Oh, we love our own houses, but it's time to fall in love with God's house, to fall in love with doing something for the house of God. I need at least 100 of you listening now. The right men send $50 or more this week for the ministry itself, for the work of God, for the beautification of the house of God. And when you send something for God's house, God's going to do a miracle in your house. God, God,
So the general consensus is I definitely need to get a new mic or learn how to use this one properly. This isn't mine, by the way. Not mine. Not mine. Not mine. Not my fault. Hard work when I was doing schools and all that, but you know. Is that better? We're doing on live techie fixing things. There you go, that's the problem. Need to talk into the front of the mic. Duh. On that note, should I play one more just because of that? I've got to. Sorry. I wasn't going to, but I've got to. Special classic to go home with, everybody. I will not tell you what I said for the last hour, Rob. And I'm really devastated that no one could hear me because I was probably smashing it. I was smashing the combo. Feeling the love, everybody. Group hug, virtual hug. Think I might have started something. Bit of a classic at the end of the night. has to be a given now, doesn't it? Just to let everyone know before they get upset, this is not the bootleg with the vocal. This is the original, aka dub mix. Look how lucky I feel I am. No, I'm not. No. I'm gonna shut up now. Never want the night to end, but that's never changed, to be fair. Definitely perfecting my dad dancing. Thank you, Anthony. Tell me to raid. The raid is Lounge. The raid is Lounge again. We're gonna raid Lounge again. Did last week. Well done. Thank you for reminding that, Rob. I was in the zone there, just feeling the vibe. Yeah, raid and Lounge. Raid and Lounge. Bow, 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 bow. Sorry. Bit of feedback. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Donut. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, DJ Tops. Thank you, Tracy. Never wanted to end. No, neither do I. Thank you, everybody. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. When we're going to raid, I'll tell you to raid in a minute. Thank you, Donut Man. Thank you, Fish. Tuna. Is tuna a fish? Well, yeah, it is a fish. Of course it's a fish. Duh. But like it's quite a big, muscly fish. put Tulip? Two-tip. Looks like Tulip. It's like I'm telling myself, and it's a great mix. Thank you, though. Thank you. I did enjoy tonight. I'm just off the cobwebs. I'm getting used to it again. Do you know what I mean? It's not that I do it every weekend anymore. But thank you everybody. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, BB Monk, Amber, MBS 1985, Jed, Blakey, Smithson, Mac, Jimmy, Mr. Wilson, Paul. Feeling the love here, everybody. Feeling the love. Thank you very much. Really, thank you. See you next week. Got some new toys. I'll be talking about that in the next few, I don't know, week or days or month, whatever. Playing some new music soon. Gonna play some music soon as well. New tunes, new music, new technology. This last year for me has made me decide that I'm gonna smash the rest of my life. And yous are too. Thank you. Yeah, nice to catch up with everybody. DJ Chops, Adam, everybody. Double check. Granty, HMAZ, everybody. I'm missing. There's so many people going up on the chat. I'm missing people, but feeling the love, everybody, and thank you very much. Ready to raid. Mr. Marsa, raid the shit out of this bad boy. Because the record's getting around. Like now. Record's around. Is everyone still there? Overrated? Are you feeling the pressure?